Hello everybody, how are you all doing? It's good to see you all. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. We're going to jump right back into Call of the Wild. Search for a super rare or a great one today. We'll probably do a little bit of great one grinding after we search some multiplayer to see if we can find ourselves a super rare. So let's jump into a Verhonga server real quick and we'll check for some Cape Buffalo, see if we can maybe find a quick level 9 albino or something, you know? That'd be pretty crazy. But it's a very unlikely. But it would be nice. It would be super nice. How's everybody doing? Hey, Zane. Hey, Crowscare. Diffusion. Justin, Constantine, Cash, Colton, Mel. How's it going? Thunder. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? Hey, CG. Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, Brenton. Hey, Thunder. Hey, Clay Drew. Christian. How's everybody doing? Mark Cooley, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that. Hope you've been having a great day, dude. Let's see what we can do here today. I got the drilling rifle out. I think I do have the sight for it as well. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be using the drilling rifle a little bit because, as you guys saw, I used it in today's video, and I figure I can't just use it a couple times, you know? I gotta kind of incorporate it into my loadout a little bit more so I can get used to using it. That way when this new map drops, I can just already be ready to go. No, I didn't, Mel. I didn't actually check the survey out yet. I was planning on like making a video filling it out or something like that, so it's probably going to be a little bit before I do it. Maybe in tomorrow's video I'll do it. What is the biggest super chat I've ever got? I don't even remember, Colton. After doing this for like 2 years now, it's hard to remember everything. Hey, Constantine, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Good to see ya. Just got a diamond antelope? Nice, Zane. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Sounds very much like they plan on making a fishing game. Yeah, I've had a feeling that that's going to be a thing for a while. I mean, they talked about it in the last survey too, didn't they? Because I have seen a lot of people saying that they'd like to see EW make a fishing game, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did actually make one. I imagine that eventually that is going to become a thing for EW. Joshua, welcome back, man. 7 months as a member. And Larry C., welcome to the Scare Crew. Enjoy the green name and chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels, and access to my scrapped content here on the channel. Thank you so much, Larry. Really appreciate it. And once again, thank you for renewing your membership, Joshua. Holy, so much love already. You guys are insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know what I did to deserve such an amazing fan base and such amazing viewers that watch the streams and give me all this support. Like, it really is insane. Just incredible. Thank you all so much. Another troll 8.5 goose. Oh no, JN. That's unfortunate, dude. That's very unfortunate. We just heard rabbits, but where? I don't see them. Where's the rabbits? Hello? I guess nothing. Guess there is no rabbits. I watched the one from yesterday, Thunder. I didn't watch the one from today. Nice diffusion. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Super awesome, dude. No, Colton. Piebald mallards are not rare. Unfortunately, they are incredibly overly common. It's kind of sad that they are, like, so easy to get because they are very cool looking and it'd be nice if they were rare. I'm hoping the waterfowl rework will make them rare. I mean, I feel like that could be a possibility. And it would be really cool if they did make them rare. Six mellas now. Gosh. That's honestly kind of crazy to get that many. Like, not gonna lie, that is some crazy numbers. Wow, this is all hunted for capes for the most part. Kind of unfortunate. The South Coast isn't, though. I mean, I can't pass up the opportunity to hunt the South Coast a little bit. It's pretty great as well. What is my favorite thing about streaming? To be honest, just being able to share my adventures with you guys, because that was the original reason that I wanted to do YouTube growing up. I always wanted it so that I could have a way to share all the cool moments and stuff that I have in the games that I play. And I got lucky enough for that to become a reality. And now it is also the way that I support my family, so it's become a really amazing thing, being able to not only play a game that I love for a living, but also being able to share it all with an audience. It really is just such an incredible thing to me. Never would have expected it in a million years. But here we are. Here we are, and it's more than I ever could have imagined. That is some warthogs that we are not going to hunt right now. Yeah, bro. You know, I actually have not really hunted up on the plateau since they changed things around a bit, so maybe we'll head up there a little bit later and see. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate it, dude. It truly is a great experience. Like, these 2 years on YouTube have been 2 of my best years. Who is all hyped for the release of Jurassic World tomorrow? I did not even know it was coming out tomorrow, Crowscare. I'll have to check it out then. Hey, Dennis, it's going good, dude. It's going really good. Hey, Pride. Hey, Ben. Jeez, everybody's here. It's a party. We're having ourselves a super rare searching party. Hopefully we'll actually find one today. I mean, honestly, if we could find a super rare or a great one today, that would make this stream, like, just the perfect one. Nice, Pride. That's awesome, man. That's super awesome. Nice, Ben. Hopefully you'll get that great one super quick. Grind for a super rare roe deer. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be really cool because those things are absolutely beautiful. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Got lucky with the whitetail, got a piebald male and female, and an albino male. Nice, Dennis, that's awesome. Larry, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Been on a red deer grind, killed 3,950. Still no great one or super rare. Want to quit, but in too deep to turn back. I feel you on that, man. That's kind of how it was with my first great one red deer grind that I did. It took me 3,088 kills, and at that point, I just felt like it was never going to happen. And I still don't have a super rare one. I think we're currently at, like, probably, let's see. Probably 56 or 5,700 red deer kills. And I have yet to get a super rare one. Or even a melanistic. I still don't have a melanistic red deer, which is crazy. Espen Johansson, thank you so much for the 3-month membership renewal. Really appreciate it. Welcome back to the Scare Crew. Yeah, as of now, there's no release date for Rev on Thule, sadly. I wish there was. I wish I could give you guys a release date, but they have not announced one as of now. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But I imagine we'll be getting a release date either next week or the week after. My prediction is that early access will start next week, and that the release will be the week after. That's my prediction. I hope that that is the way they go with it, but it very well could be, like, 1 week later, too. But I got a feeling that's what they're gonna do. I hope, at least. What's my favorite map? My favorite map is Silver Ridge Peaks. I just feel like that map is everything that I want in a hunting reserve. It's got a bunch of species I love. It's got beautiful landscapes. Relatively balanced hunting. Like, you can hunt needs, you can hunt feed zones, you can hunt rest zones, you can hunt drink zones, and you'll have very high success rates with all 3 of them. I think that's some of the stuff that makes that map just the best. Prediction is trailer next week. CC the week after and then release. That could be very possible as well, Johnny. You know, looking at the previous release schedule that they've done for maps, it seems like between June 20th and 30th is when we get a release on a lot of them. So yeah, I would definitely imagine it's going to be sometime in that range. Nice, deer killer. That's awesome, dude. I wish I had a melanistic, but they still don't like me. They just avoid me. Nice, Cashton. That's awesome. That's pretty good. Getting a piebald at level 27 is not too bad. Ooh, nice, Cash. That's awesome. Yeah, Zane, it's definitely a diamond-filled map. Silveridge Peaks is really good. It's possible, Clay Drew, but I think certification takes a couple weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Because, you know, Sony has to... Well, Sony and Microsoft, they have to go through certifications for other games as well. It's not just Call of the Wild, so... I'm assuming it depends on how quickly they actually get to the game. Because they've got a bunch of other games that they got to go through as well, so... And from what I understand, the actual certification can take a couple weeks because they have to check the update themselves to make sure that it isn't bug-filled. That's the thing about the certification checks for Xbox and PlayStation. I'm pretty sure one of them is more strict than the other. But essentially what they do is they're checking the update for, like, bugs and things like that, and, you know, making sure it complies with all of their guidelines and stuff. Because they have a certain quality control level. Like, they want the update to be in a certain minimum state of playability, I guess. Which is why it can take a while to get certification passed on console. Because they do want to make sure that it's got a relatively okay performance and low bug count before it actually gets passed. Yeah, me too, Taylor. The raccoon dogs look pretty incredible. What's my favorite species to hunt? I really enjoy hunting red deer. However, I got a feeling that the waterfowl are going to be pretty high up there after this update. 2,000 kills, 6 diamonds, 10 rares, 1 great one. Have not seen a single level 3 whitetail. Is that normal? That's not normal. Definitely isn't. However, it is pretty random from person to person. You know, everybody's going to experience different things with a great one grind. Oh, definitely, Mel. Definitely. I'm excited. Got a 188.81 mule deer on Classic. Not bad, Pride. That's a good one. Close to breaking that 190. Somehow the overweight 1000s passed when Yukon released? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, no system is perfect, so I'm sure there's some things that slip by. And I mean, I don't know exactly how they test it. I just know that they have to put it through testing. I'm curious, like, what would have to happen for it to fail certification, I wonder? Like, how big does something have to be? How big of a bug would have to happen for certification to just not pass? Like, how broken would it have to be? Because I have no idea exactly the level of brokenness it would have to be in order to not pass. Hey, Pops Pistols, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Are you gonna stream the early access if I get it? Oh yeah, of course. If they end up doing early access, which I'm pretty sure they said in the last stream that there is going to be early access, I will 100% stream it the second I'm allowed to. Just made the worst bow shot on a whitetail and hit his leg. Oh no, that poor thing. Hey, at least in Classic, it'll die from any bow shot, so... Even if it's a bad bow shot, it will go down eventually. Hey, Duxton, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Looking at a level 5 feral goat, estimate is 161 to 190. I mean, that just sounds like 90% of my level 5's canter. I swear that's all I ever find for them. Maybe Thunder, but that seems a little bit late. You know, typically they don't release things at the very last second of the month. Typically a June release would be like between the 20th and 30th. Typically like, I think around the 24th or 25th or something like that. Yeah, I do, Redneck Squeaker, I do. Yeah, I saw that, Taylor. They do look great. Pretty impressed with them myself as well. I'm impressed with a lot of the animals on the new reserve. Oh no, Captain, that's rough, dude. That's rough, man. But that doesn't surprise me either. Crashes have been pretty prevalent. Oh, and also, guys, I've got a pretty fun video coming either tomorrow or the day after. I decided to have a bit of a competition with two of my moderators slash friends. So you guys are going to be seeing a competition video with Brobra and Caitlin very soon, where basically we went into multiplayer and first person to get a diamond won. So I won't spoil anything, I'll just leave it at that, but it should be a pretty fun video for you guys. I'm excited to post it. Ooh, oh my gosh. There we go, that's Bighorns. There we go, that is Bighorns, Cape Buffalo. Absolute tank, oh my gosh. Look at that giant mustache. Got a better mustache than me. Oh my gosh. And we've got the drilling rifle, so... Oh gosh, this is gonna be sketchy. Like, it's not that I doubt my ability to make this shot, but... I doubt the penetration, because we have had so many issues with penetration on pretty much every gun when it comes to Cape Buffalo. So I'm just worried that we won't be able to get the penetration we need. Like, this could be really bad. This could be really bad. The question is, do I go for a heart shot or a lung shot? You know, part of me wants to play it safe and go for a broadside shot, but the other part of me says that it's going to bug out and not make it. I mean, I could go for a neck shot. Maybe if we can get a neck shot, that'll be good. I think a neck shot actually might be the way to go here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Casey, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. I'm expecting some Tarkov gameplay from you soon. I want to learn from the master. Thanks, guys. Hopefully we can get this. But yeah, if you guys are all saying that I should go for lung, then I think I will. It should be fine. Like, I'm just skeptical about every shot I take on a Cape Buffalo because of kind of how things have been recently. Alright, let's get him to go alert and then we'll crouch back down. Come on, buddy. Gosh, he's huge. That should be good. That should be good. It is! We got him! Oh my gosh, guys. We got him. We got him. What a gigantic Cape Buffalo. You know, it's not the super rare we're looking for, but I'll take it. That's pretty great as well. And he's down. He just dropped. What a beauty. That level 3 actually looked like a 7 for a second. It looked like one of those big 7s. Ooh. Oh my gosh. My heart was racing a little bit right there. I was so worried that shot was not going to make it. I've had so much bad luck with shots on Cape Buffalo that I was just preparing for the worst, expecting it to not work out, but it did. And uh-oh. Hold on. We got okay, it's fleeing. We're good. All right. Let's see. 159.20, and we got the left lung. And yeah, drilling rifle definitely seems to be a good choice for them, because that did okay. It got in there pretty good. Not bad at all. 159.20, 928 kgs. That's a very solid Cape Buffalo. Very, very solid. You know, for the longest time, I could not get a bighorn Cape Buffalo for the life of me. I went like 5 or 6 small horns in a row before I was able to get one. And now I see more of these than I do the small horns. Gotta love it. Gotta love how Call of the Wild works sometimes. Beautiful. That is awesome. What a way to start the day, guys. Like, this is the very first server we joined, and we already got ourselves a giant Cape Buffalo. Imagine there's another. Do you know how to fix multiplayer session timing out every time I try to join someone? Unfortunately, no, Landon. The only thing that I can think of is that either your internet connection is weak or you're joining servers that have a weak connection. Any type of disconnecting is always going to be based off of internet. Any connection issues like that are going to be based off either your internet or the host's internet. How about... Come on. There we go. Alright. She should go down. You can't even join the servers? Well, like, how far does it get before it kicks you out? If you're on console, do you have, the required passes to be able to play online games? Like on Xbox, do you have Xbox Live? On PlayStation, do you have PSN or whatever you need? Because if you're on console, you do need to have access to online play first. So that would be the first thing that I would check to make sure. Nice, Jacob. That's awesome, dude. Oh, got you, Landon. Okay, if you're on PC, then that's definitely a connection issue. That definitely means that either your internet is not strong enough, or maybe there's like maybe your Ethernet cord isn't plugged in properly, or possibly it might be defective. I mean, there's a lot of things that it could be, because it's not like it's not a bug. If you can't connect to something, then there's something wrong with your internet, or maybe, like I said, maybe your Ethernet cable, your Wi-Fi adapter, whatever you may use. It's probably an issue in there. So many aggressive buffalo, man. Yeah, I don't know then, Landon. I don't know, man. Have you tried doing a speed test? I would recommend doing a speed test, and then if that comes back fine, I wonder if upload speed affects it. What's your upload speed? Because maybe if you have low upload speed, it might be causing some issues. I mean, I don't think upload speed should be a problem, but maybe. Also, wait a minute, I just thought of something. Is it 100 megabytes per second or 100 megabits per second? Because if it's megabits, that might be your problem. If it's 100 megabits, that's the problem. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe a megabit is a tenth of a megabyte. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a tenth of a megabyte. And so that would mean that you're only getting 10 megabytes per second. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be getting the full full of what you paid for, because most times they do kind of throttle it down a bit. $160 download and 10 upload. Okay. If that's what the speed test read, then that's definitely megabits. Because the speed test does measure it in megabits. Let's go to maybe Parque. One server. Well, let's do it. But the 10 megabit upload might be affecting it. I don't know. I have around 45 megabit upload and then gigabit download. And even I have some connection issues with multiplayer. So I'm going to assume it's probably just because it's a peer-to-peer thing, and if your internet is a little bit weaker and then the person you're trying to connect to is also has like weak internet, then it could be that. Otherwise, I don't know what it would be. Maybe the correct ports aren't opened on your router. There's a lot of things that it could be. It's kind of hard to like figure out what it could be without actually being able to go through it myself. You should hunt Sika? We might do some of that, Captain. Will the new Great One be huntable on Revon Thule Coast? I have no idea, Simon. They have not told us anything about it. Yeah, bro, me too. It'd be great, dude. I want to get dive bombed by geese. I just want to be chilling, you know, hunting. And then just like an entire flock of geese just decide to dive bomb me with their beaks. It'd be amazing. It'd be absolutely hilarious. Hacker in my server? Ah, level 5. Oh gosh, the host is level 500. Leave! Leave! Run! The big bad scary man is in that server. We gotta go. Whoa. Parque looking beautiful. What's going on? Hold on. I gotta go in here. Whoa. Wow, that's beautiful. I did not know that this is what evenings in Parque looked like. I never hunt in the evening here. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I don't get it either, Landon. It makes no sense to me. The game is already easy if you put in some time to learn it. And so it makes no sense that people cheat. I don't get it either. Blows my mind. I mean, there's a lot of Tiawaroa servers right now. We could jump in here. Maybe get something good. Hey, Turbo, how's it going, man? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Carson. That's not too bad. There's no Sika zones. We might be able to find some. Yeah, for real, Landon. For real. And once you've kind of learned about need zones and things like that, once you've learned about the need zones of the species and you know, like, what times they drink and stuff, it's not that difficult to actually find the trophies legitimately. Like, all it takes is a little bit of time and effort, and you can do just as well. Oh, that'd be insane, Turkey Diamond. I'd love that. Alright, everybody in this server's fine. Good. Level 60, 50, 60. Okay, we're good. Gosh, I swear. Multiplayer's a complete landmine. Every time. It's always a landmine. Oh, for real, Landon, for real. As somebody that plays this game for a living right now and puts hours and hours into it every day, I really don't see how people can cheat and still enjoy it. Like, part of the fun for me is the whole grinding process. Like, the fact that everything is difficult to get, like it's hard to get every single diamond and rare, and I love that about the game. I don't want it to be easy. I want to have to grind for things because it really gives you a sense of accomplishment when you've actually got some of the trophies that you're after. So yeah, I don't get it either. I don't understand the appeal in cheating in a hunting game, when the entire purpose is, or the entire point of the game, is to be hunting for these rare and amazing looking trophies. And the grind is part of the fun. Without the grind, there's really no enjoyment in finally accomplishing the long and grindy task of finding something like a great one, or a super rare, or a diamond that you've been looking for a long time, or something like an albino Sika deer. Like, if you take away the grind part, then what is the fun in finding that trophy? It gets rid of, like, 90% of the enjoyment. Because I do feel like part of the things that, or the biggest thing that makes it exciting when you find those trophies is the rarity of them. How difficult it is to find them is part of what makes it exciting when you finally do find them. And that right there is a spotted Sika, so you know we gotta take it down. Yeah, exactly, Landon, exactly. Although, I guess that's a little bit different, because for Call of Duty, like, it's not all about the camos for some people. Like, sure, it's always fun to grind the camos out in Call of Duty, but the reason that I always played it was, to get good at it. Like, I enjoyed trying to, like, better myself in that game, and doing my best to play really well. You know, stuff like that. I always tried to just improve my play style and win as many of the games as I could, trying to top the leaderboards as much as I could. Nice, Ben. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome, man. Look at this little dude. You're not a Sika deer. What are you doing here? Looks like a lot of female Sika today. You know, I wouldn't mind finding another albino. That'd be kind of cool. Can one of you just turn into an albino, please? I would really appreciate it. Alright, well, clearly there's nothing crazy there. Oh, definitely, Mel. With the amount of time you've put into grinding it, you 100% are going to be so excited when you find it. For sure. I don't know, Mel. That's very strange. That's very strange. Got my first super rare piebald red deer. That is awesome, Murray. That is awesome, dude. And I imagine that it was really exciting to find that, wasn't it? I just don't understand it. I just don't understand why people would cheat, because then a situation like yours right there where you find a super rare red deer, it would definitely have not been as exciting if it had been a cheated one, right? The big excitement in it is the fact that you found it legitimately and it was such a crazy trophy, you know? You play Call of Duty Warzone? I used to. I don't play it anymore because of the cheating issue they had for a while. But I used to play it when it first came out and like the few months following. But then after a while they just failed to take care of the cheating issue, so I stopped playing. I've heard it's got better, but I don't know. It took them so long to fix it that I just lost interest in playing the game. Unfortunately, I feel like that's how it's been for a lot of Battle Royales. They fail to fix things, and because of that, they lose half their player base. Oh yeah, that's definitely a cheater, Zoltan. If they're level 80, that's a cheater, because you can't get past level 60 without cheating. Although I have heard of a couple situations where there used to be a bug where it would give people an extra skill point when they reset their skills. It didn't give like an extra level, but it did give an extra skill point. And I know that happened to quite a few people back then. I don't think it happens anymore. It never happened to me either, so I've never actually seen it happen myself, but I've heard that there used to be a time where there was a bug where you would get an extra skill point if you reset your skills, but pretty sure that was patched a long time ago. Oh yeah, definitely Zoltan. Definitely. If they're speeding around the map, they're definitely speed hacking. Ooh. Hey. Gosh, I wish you were melanistic. It's only a 7 too, wow. So that's one of the big 7s. Don't see anything too crazy over here. Unfortunate. We could always check Bay of Rest. I've heard people say that there is starting to be some males over there, unlike how things used to be. I used to never hunt Bay of Rest because there was never any male Sika deer, but I have been told a few times recently that there is now. So I suppose we can go check. To be honest, Pride, I just set the time to like somewhere early in the morning. I don't really have a specific quail hunting time. I just do it somewhat early in the morning and then just run through all the fields. Quail are kind of difficult to predict and they're in a lot of parts of the map. As long as you're in like the cornfields and the cotton fields and like the grassy fields near them, you'll probably be finding some every once in a while. But I don't really have enough time hunting them to give you some like detailed locations, but if you're in fields, there's a good chance there'll be some. Okay, nice, Captain, nice. It's good to see the confirmation, so I know that I'm not saying the wrong things here. Now let's see if we can actually get some. I mean, here's a zone. Yeah, it's male. That is a male indeed. But where? Another thing about the Sika deer is sometimes they don't run away. Ooh, that's a hefty track. But as I was saying, sometimes they don't run away when you run up to them, as long as you're in these thick trees. So maybe if we get lucky, we can actually have something like that happen. I feel like it's got to have something to do with just the amount of trees and brush in this area. Excuse me? Sika deer calls, man. Every time. They're beautiful. Love them. Thanks, Z567. I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you enjoy them. Hey, Flip, how's it going, man? You did not miss too much. We did get a Diamond Cape Buffalo, but other than that, that's been the only trophy. It was a pretty nice big rack one. Or big horns, I should say. Ended up being an absolute tank at 159. Alright, we gotta figure out where these male tracks went. I don't know where this guy's gonna go. Yeah, Johnny, that's probably gonna be the way I do it too. Most of my diamond ducks, I feel, are gonna be very random. Very random and shocking. There's some of the female ones, but I don't see the males. Curious which way these males ran. Yeah, that's not the big tracks. This has to be then, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Cash. They're beautiful. They're great. You should hear them IRL in the fog. I bet it's crazy. I've seen some of the videos of people hunting Sika deer in foggy conditions, and it is pretty crazy. It's very, like, eerie sounding. Cool, though. Very cool. All those are female. There's more and more of them showing up. I don't know where this tracks are leading. Where are these tracks going to? Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find this guy. I mean, we don't even know if it's a good one, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Unfortunately, FaZe, I don't have any tips for Layton because I haven't hunted Layton for whitetail in over a year. If you ever want whitetail tips on Rancho or Mississippi, I can give you tips for those because I've hunted them a lot more than Layton recently when it comes to whitetail. But unfortunately, I've not put much time into Layton whitetail hunting. Oh, gosh. Oh, man, the feral goats always make me think there's an albino. Yeah, Nevaeh, they are. Unfortunately, they troll a lot. Very hard to get a diamond at times. We had a guaranteed troll one not that long ago, actually. A couple streams ago, I believe. It was either 1 or 2 streams ago. But yeah, we had a guaranteed troll. Quite sad. Quite sad. You know, I'm wondering, maybe these Sika deer had not rendered in because it was close to the outpost. They actually might not have rendered in. Yeah, because that would be roughly 150 away. I think we actually might be good. I think when we walk away, we're actually going to see them pop out. Yeah, me too, JN. I do too. How about Mississippi? On Mississippi, if you check the lakes in the bottom right corner, there's whitetail all over those lakes. And also, the main river on, like, in the middle of the map, the middle part of the main river that goes through the center of the map is pretty good. All of the lakes on the right side of the map actually have whitetail as well, so that's a good area to look. The coast on the left side of the map has whitetail. However, you do run into a lot of gators there as well, so they will spook them off from time to time, but those are some areas I would check on Mississippi. They're usually pretty solid. Where's the best gator spot? I love hunting the East Coast. It's really good. And then another really good spot for gators is same area as the whitetail, middle of the map along the river is really good for them. Nothing. However, I think we might be slightly out of render. Yeah, Cashin, I have. I mentioned it a little bit ago. I'm not sure if you were here or not, but I used to play it, and then the cheaters started running rampant, so I stopped playing. And it took them so long to fix the cheating issue and get a real anti-cheat going that... Or I guess get a better anti-cheat going, so by the time they did finally get a better anti-cheat, I had just lost interest in the game. They were just way too slow to fix things. Yeah, I would definitely say that's your best option for whitetail FaZe. Rancho's really good for them. I have killed thousands of whitetail on Rancho. I think across my few Great One grinds that I've done, I spent about 4,000 kills on Layton, and then about 8,000 kills on Rancho. I've spent a ton of time hunting Rancho for whitetail deer, because it's just so much better than any of the other maps. Truly is a gold mine for whitetail. I mean, yeah, you can always do both, Turkey. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's really up to you. I'm not going to force you to watch my stream if you're wanting to play Call of the Wild instead. It's up to you, man. Alright, I'll try to remember to call you Cam, but just a heads up, most of the time when I read the chat, I look at the name that's next to the message and just read off the name from the chat, so I can't promise that I'll remember it every time, but I'll do my best. There's a female one. Squeak! Do I sound like a Sika deer, guys? I think that was really Sika deerish, you know? I think that's pretty good. Squeak! I mean, if we don't have like 7 level 5s coming into that call, I don't know what we're even doing. Have I got a great one in Mississippi? No, unfortunately I have not. I've got 2 of them on Layton, or is it 1? I think it was 1. Yeah, it was 1 on Layton. I got 1 on Layton Lakes. I could have had 2, but it bugged out. The first ever great one that I found ended up bugging out and turning into a level 5 diamond. Then a couple thousand kills later, I ended up getting my first great one on Rancho. And then a couple weeks later, I got my first ever Layton great one. And then the last couple great ones that I got have been on Rancho as well. So most of my great one grinding has been Rancho based. But I did have that one off of Layton and then the bugged one as well. Which that bugged one is still one of the saddest things I've ever had happen. So sad. Where are the males? Like, I'm convinced they don't exist. That's a female. Convinced they don't exist. Nothing there. Nothing at all. They don't exist, guys. They don't. Sika deer are just a figment of our imagination. They're not real. And I don't know where we should go now. Probably the coast. There is some that can be around the coast, so I think we're good. Hey, Smash, how's it going? It's a Sika mouse, then yes. Yep, that's what I was going for. It's like a Sika fawn. Would you say a light brown turkey is rare? Definitely not, Zane. They're a common. They are definitely a common at this point. They used to be rare, but they changed it to where they're pretty much everywhere now. Have zero motivation to grind for a great one. That's understandable, JN. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's a long process in most cases, so it's definitely not something that everybody enjoys. I enjoy it because it has one of those really crazy feelings of accomplishment after you're done with the grind, and I love that. I love the sense of accomplishment that you get when you finally find it, and also having a cool trophy to put up in your lodge, but it's definitely not for everyone. I believe male Sika are much harder to find now because one of the last servers I was in, there were only females along the river in the top lake. I don't think they're harder to find, I just think they move to different areas more. A lot of times what happens is from server to server, let's say there's a certain amount of herds on your map that have males only, and then there's another amount of herds that are female only, and it's just random like which areas those get put in. So I think a lot of times you see that because it is kind of random. Like last night I joined a Tiawaro server and the river was all males. But today we've seen that river on this server is like 80% females. So I do think it varies quite a bit. Oh, hi. Speaking of males, how's it going, buddy? You're definitely not that pig that just called. Definitely not. And all my pike fishing only had one break off on straight parade, and today both my fish broke off. One mid-20s and one pushing 40 inches. Jeez, man. That's wild. That is wild. Unfortunate. Hey, Ladog, how's it going? You have not missed it too much. The only thing you ended up missing was a 159 scoring Diamond Cape Buffalo. Pretty cool. Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? We are indeed on Te Awaroa. Chasing after some Sika deer. Got that Sika deer itch. Hoping to find a nice albino. Like, if we could find ourselves a super rare Sika, could you guys imagine just how insane that would be? That's gotta be a top 5 super rare for me, is a super rare Sika. So I think during this grind for a super rare or great one in multiplayer, I think we're going to focus on a few different species. Obviously, if we're looking for a multiplayer great one, we'll be focusing on whitetail and red deer, but I also want to focus on Sika deer. I want to focus on blacktail deer, elk as well. And then I do think it would be kind of cool to focus on like gray fox also. Like do some Mississippi hunts and see if we can get a fox or something. A lot of stuff that could be cool. I don't see anything along here though. Nothing in sight. I think it's time to go check out some fallow. Fallow would be a cool one. It probably will, Duxton, but most likely I'll stop this grind whenever the new map comes out. Because at that point, I'll just be focused on the new map. Hey, you never know, though. Maybe we'll get a super rare duck or goose. That would be pretty cool. If we get one of the new duck or goose species as a super rare, that'd be so cool. That would be pretty awesome. Hey, bot, it's going good. Oh, definitely, Johnny. The leucistic especially. Those things are beautiful. As of now, the only rare fox I have is a piebald. I don't have an albino, a melanistic, or a leucistic, and I really want the leucistic. They are so beautiful. I love that they're kind of like an orange tinted type of leucistic. It looks really cool. You won't lose a bird challenge, guarantee it. Sure, bro. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. You nerd. Level 3. Not for me. You know, that blows my mind that you don't have one, Mel. With the amount of stuff you get, that blows my mind that you don't have a super rare. And you know what blows my mind even more? That you don't have a super rare whitetail. You have shot so many more whitetail than I have. That blows my mind that you don't have a super rare one. That is crazy to think. Anything? Hello? No? Yeah, nothing here. One v one me on Bean Goose. Okay, we can do that. I'm down for that. I think we will definitely have a multiplayer goose hunting stream whenever Rev on Thule drops. I think it'll be interesting to get like 4 people into a multiplayer session and just blast every goose and duck that gets near us. I feel like that is a recipe for some hectic hunting, and it'll probably be pretty entertaining. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think the new waterfowl are going to be really fun in a multiplayer setting? It seems like, from what they've shown on stream, that it's going to be pretty smooth in multiplayer now. It really seems like they've done a ton of work to the multiplayer duck and goose hunting, and it looks really good. I mean, with TK and Jaxie, it seemed to be working pretty flawlessly. And I mean, they're completely across the world from each other, so the fact that it was running that smoothly with Jaxie and TK being in a session together and them being completely across the world from each other, that gives me hope that it's going to be pretty good in multi. And honestly, that's going to make it so that those of you that don't buy Rev on Thule, when you join multiplayer on a Rev on Thule coast map, And if somebody's in that session has decoys down, you'll probably be able to hunt them just as well as anybody that bought the map. I think that is actually going to be really interesting to test out and see how it works, because I think this could be a pretty good map even if you don't purchase it yourself. I think it's going to be very huntable in multiplayer for ducks and geese, even if you don't own any of the collars or the decoys. Because if people have setups already, they should work pretty well for you anyway. Should be good. Liam, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Welcome back. I'm back, great content. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Super generous of you. It's great to have you back. Hopefully you have brought us the super rare luck. But I think to get that super rare luck, we're gonna go to a different server. Oh no, Caitlin. Oh no. You know, typical level 9 gators though. Gotta love it. I have sunk quite a few of them myself. Not completely phased. There is going to be other stuff on there. The brand new map is going to be primarily birds, but there is some big game as well. There's moose, brown bear, whitetail deer, and then there's also some small game, being the raccoon dog and the mountain hare. And then the rest of it is going to be... Well, actually, there's lynx as well. Lynx is the other small game species that's going to be on there. Looks like all these zones are discovered. What about here? Yeah, that one is too. Okay, this is not searched, it looks like, so we'll go to that lake. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I gotta go do something real quick. Liam, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hopefully there is first time in luck here, too. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But thank you for the super chat once again. I really appreciate that. Super kind of you. I will be right back, though, guys. Give me like 2 seconds. guys, how's it going? Give me like 2 seconds, okay? Actually, while I'm doing this, I'll just catch up on some chats real quick. How's everybody doing? Someone decided to play dumb and they paid for it. Wait, what happened, bro? What happened? Did I miss something? I mean, I pretty much do that anyway, Cashton. Whenever I'm in multiplayer, quite a few of you end up joining the sessions as well and hunt around on the same server as me. I get what you're saying, though. You're talking about like an actual day playing with subs. I would, but most of the time that I've done that in the past, it ended up having a lot of people that were upset that they weren't the one that got to play. So I've just opted not to do that when it's like just like picking people out of the subscriber base to play. But if I'm in multiplayer and you see the session that I'm in, feel free to join. But I don't do like organized multiplayer hunts with the community, because then people end up feeling left out. But you could just like customize your maps and make it so the map would have particular species. That would be really interesting, FaZe. That would be very interesting. I would love something like that, but I feel like it'd be very difficult. I mean, at that point, Cashton, there wouldn't even really be any hunting. It would just be like cycling people in and out. Just got a 200 scoring mellow red deer. Oh man, I'm jealous. That's crazy. That is pretty insane, dude. That is pretty crazy. Got a 2. Okay, I already read that. People just make maps of the animals giving the most cash. True. And I feel like it'd be kind of difficult to, like, keep the map from breaking if you could add just whatever you wanted. Just hunting with you. I'm Z567. Nice, Z. That's awesome, dude. That is awesome, man. I remember you. I remember seeing you in there. Yeah, we're on Tiawaroa currently. To be honest, I don't really know Tragic. Currently, I have not done a lot of hunting with the pheasants since they changed them. Or I guess I should say since they changed the locations that they're found. Haven't done a lot of that. Yeah, true, Elite. That would be interesting. Probably wouldn't work very well. It's one of those things that's a cool thought, but in practice it probably would not work very well. Nice, Albatross. That's awesome. Do we have anything here? Yes, we do. That's a male. Small male, but it's a male. Hi? Sika deer are so strange with their spook radius in multiplayer, I swear. Even in single player, they do this as well. So strange. But hey, I ain't complaining, you know, sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's nice that they don't instantly spook off. I'm still very curious why Tiawaroa is the only map that this happens on, though. The only thing that I can think of is that it has to be these thick trees. That's gotta be the reason. I have no idea, Smash. That's really unfortunate if you're 17 minutes behind. Jeez. That's wild. How does that even happen, Smash? How does that even happen, man? I'm very curious now. Probably accidentally clicked on the bar. Yeah, it's a possibility for sure. I could totally see that happening. Alright, we'll check this lake and then we'll move to a different map, I think. What's the easiest way to find albinos? Just shoot stuff and hope you get one. That's really all there is to it. The thing about rares and diamonds in Call of the Wild is at the end of the day, there's a lot of randomness and chance that go into it. Basically, the more animals you shoot, the more chances of getting a rare respawn. So really the way that you get rares and diamonds is just to hunt a lot. And also, you know, learning about where the animals are typically drinking is also a pretty good way to, I guess, amplify your chances, because the more you know about the species, the more you'll see of that species and the more chances you'll have for finding one that's a diamond or a rare, just because you'll be seeing more of them. But really, it just comes down to shooting a lot of animals and hoping one of them comes back as a rare. I think so, bot. I think that sounds familiar. It's hard to say. I see quite a few different names in chat every day. Jeez, JN, that's wild. That's a lot of kills. Alright, let's go to a different one. I think it's time for a little bit of Leighton Lakes. We gotta do our daily black-tailed deer check. Just see if we can find ourselves a black-tailed deer level 4 rare. I don't think so, Captain. I don't think I did. That server was kind of dead, though, so I just wanted to get onto a different one. Yes, Eric, I have got a couple albino Sika. I've got one female and one male. But I've hunted them quite a bit, so only having one of each is actually very, it's very low numbers for the amount of Sika that I've killed since the release of them. They're a very rare, albino to find. Oh, no worries, FaZe. You know, it happens, man. Life comes first, you know. I do appreciate, everybody that's here in the streams, but obviously life comes first, man. You can't always make it. That is completely understandable. Alright, no bucks, just some does. Oh, there's a buck. Decent 4 even. If you're a rare, that would be amazing. Of course it's not, but if that was a rare, that would be a good one. If that was a rare, that would be what I've been looking for. I don't know, Cashton? Doesn't look like it. It's actually a level 4 server, so... Oh, this could be a gold mine. This is a level 4 server. Hey, Pride, welcome back. Good to see you being able to make it back. It's got a cinnamon black bear. Is that rare? It is, Jaden. That's very rare. Nice, Tragic. It always feels good to get some of those out of the way. What's the rarest albino? I probably agree with Mel there. I'd say quail is probably the rarest albino. However, some of the other really rare albinos would be lion, Sika deer. I'd say albino lynx is pretty rare as well. Albino fox, red fox that is also extremely rare. I'd say those are probably some of the rarest. Yeah, true. Brown bear albinos are very rare as well. I got a feeling that after Revontuli they won't be quite as rare though, just because there's going to be another map to hunt them finally. And I think one of the things that keeps a lot of those Medved animals rare is because not as many people hunt Medved. And Medved's the only map that you can get lynx, brown bear, reindeer, and musk deer. However, 2 of those species are now going to be on Revontuli, so I got a feeling we'll start seeing more rares of those. Yeah, definitely, Mel, definitely. I could totally see a lot more lynx trophies showing up after this update. I'm also curious what they're going to do with the populations on Medved. Curious where they're going to move things to. And if any species are going to get like an increase in their population, because we definitely saw an increase with lions. We definitely saw an increase with lions on the last redistributions. What's the word? The last wave of redistributions they did. There was definitely a population increase for lions. I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody noticed that immediately. So I'm curious if they're going to do that for something like lynx. Make it so there's more of them to kind of counteract the fact that they're not going to have drink zones anymore. Yeah, tragic. I think Cashnip's got it. Just going to take a little adapting, you know. I mean, that's pretty normal, Elite. I didn't get my first diamond until I was level 51. It's perfectly fine to only have a couple diamonds during your first couple hundred hours. It's just part of the learning process. Early on, you're not going to be getting as many as you will after you've been playing for like a couple thousand hours. I didn't really start getting lots of diamonds till I got past 1,000 hours of playtime. But to be honest, you can start getting more diamonds way earlier than I did. It just really comes down to how much time you're willing to put into learning. Like, it depends if you want to just, you know, hunt whatever way makes you the happiest, I guess, or if you want to focus on what's the most effective. Hey, Fusion, how's it going? Yeah, Mason, we got ourselves a Bighorn's Cape Buffalo diamond. Took me 3 years to get my first, now I'm up to 800 plus with 6 great ones and 3 super rares. See, Eric? That's what I'm saying. It just takes time. Once you get there, though, it's one of those things where it takes a bit to get your first few diamonds, but then once you've got a few, it gets easier because you know what to look for. I would definitely say if you want to just increase your diamond count and you don't necessarily care what the diamond is, start a mountain lion grind. Learn as much as you can about mountain lions, where they drink, what their drink time is, and just, you know, repeat that run once you find a good run, and eventually you'll have diamond mountain lions left and right. Rares too. Mountain lions are one of the best species to grind if you just want to get diamonds and rares and don't care what they are. They are pretty amazing. Oh, that's unfortunate, JJ. I've done that as well in the past, not knowing if something was rare or not. Nowadays, I tax anything that seems different, just in case. Nice, tragic. First 3 diamonds were in the same evening. Nice, JN. Nice, man. Oh, we got elk. That looks like a solid one. That's a 3? That's a big 3. That's honestly a really solid 3. There should be at least one more elk. I know I saw another one. There it is. My gosh, that is a small male. Get out of here. We don't want you level 2. You know, I'm really curious what Layton's gonna be like after this next update. Like, I've got really used to running this same route for black-tailed deer and then being able to see some elk and whitetail while I'm running over to the black-tailed deer, so I really hope they don't change it so much to where I don't see anything going through here. It's gonna be interesting to see how things go. Hey, Jackson, we did get a Diamond Cape Buffalo earlier in the stream. Nothing since then, though. Are Diamond Grey Wolves too ambitious, or can it work? They're not a super rare diamond. I'd say they're a decently common diamond elite. The only downside to wolves is that they're kind of difficult just to hunt a lot of them quickly. Unless you want to hunt them in the drink zones at nighttime. Otherwise, it can take a while to find all of the packs of wolves. And then you end up deleting zones quite a bit from getting attacked by them, so that's the only thing that's a little unfortunate about wolf grinding. What's my favorite missions? I like the Tiawaroa ones a lot. Always been a pretty big fan of Tiawaroa's missions. Lots of decent looking blacktail, just not rares. Not rares and not 5s. Oh! There we go. We got ourselves a level 3 mallard. 19 to 22 on the estimates, so it really could be anywhere in the diamond range. Could even troll, technically. Technically, this isn't a guarantee. Definitely not a guarantee with my aim. Definitely not a guarantee with my aim. That's for sure. 186, okay. At least we know that now. I probably should have ranged it first. That might have been a good idea, you know. But since when do I have good ideas here? Let's be honest. I'm not known for my good ideas. I'm known for my duck aim and falling in water. Honestly, this might be better right here. Since I can't really get as close as I'd like, maybe we just go back to 200. That's roughly 195. I think we can do this. Hey, there we go. There we go. Nice. We got ourselves a possible diamond duck. I mean, most likely it will make it. Troll ducks are so rare that I don't really think it's even something we need to worry about. I think it should be fine. There's only a few people that have got troll ducks from what I know. They're not a common thing, so I think we'll be good. These ones did not spook either because we only took one shot instead of having to take a second shot right after, so if there's any more good ones, we can take those out as well, but they all seem pretty normal. Just watch this like a troll piebald? That would be interesting. It looked like just a normal one to me, though. Looked like a normal mallard. That would be insane, Christian. That would be insane, man. I'd love to see a new red deer mount. Of any kind, really. Best zones for mallard, really want a diamond. To be honest, it's kind of inconsistent for ducks at the moment. However, this lake's definitely the best one. I always recommend going to this lake during black-tailed deer drink time, which is 16:30 to 20:30. I always find tons of ducks here. Other than that, I don't really know. Ducks move around so much that it's hard to keep track of, like, the best places for them. After this next update, though, it should be really good. Oh gosh, that was terrible, Caitlin. I can't believe they were doing that. All right. Are you just a normal one or are you a brown hybrid? I hope brown hybrid, but it's a normal one. Cool though. 1990. That right there is a diamond mallard duck. Beautiful. Second diamond on the day, so not too bad. I'll take it. It was really interesting, Caitlin. I don't know what was happening there. Like, I've never seen that happen to harlequins in Yukon before. That was so strange. All right, let's go ahead and move on, I'd say. I know it's a little bit early to end the stream, guys, but it is incredibly hot here today, so I am probably just going to go ahead and end it now before I cook myself in here. But I appreciate everybody dropping by. This was a lot of fun. We got 2 diamonds, had some cool chats. It's been a pretty good day. I'd say it was a pretty good day. What would my reaction be if my Call of the Wild count got deleted? It's almost happened before. I've had a couple times where my files got corrupted from my power going out, and it scared me both times, but I was able to recover them. Which is why I always say it's good to keep your files backed up in case you do lose your save somehow. Always keep your files backed up if you're on PC. I don't know how that would work on console, but if you have the ability to do it, always keep your files backed up in case you have some type of weird corruption from a power outage. Because both times that I've had my save corrupted was because my power went out while I was playing. Both of the times that it's happened, it was because my power went out while I was playing Call of the Wild. But I was able to recover it both times because I had a backup of my save. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Hopefully, we end up having some cool trophies tomorrow, just like we did today. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one.